In less than 80 years, India has overtaken the UK and Japan to become the world's fourth largest economy. It now handles billions of real-time digital transactions and operates a rail network with over 160 high-speed Vande Bharat trains. But how does a newly independent nation reach this level of global influence so quickly? Think of the country as a massive multi-generational house construction project. This house was built by a succession of head architects, the prime ministers, who each added a specific vital layer to the property. To understand how India functions today, we have to look at how these distinct architectural layers stack together to support the whole structure. We start in 1947 with Jawaharlal Nehru. As the first architect, his primary job was to pour the concrete foundation for the brand new democracy. Nehru prioritized heavy utilities. He focused on massive projects like the Bakranangal Dam to generate the raw power needed to pull the country into the industrial age. He also established the Indian Institutes of Technology, creating an educational base to train the engineers who would eventually maintain and expand the house. These foundational choices, heavy science and long-term infrastructure, provided the structural integrity for everything built later. By the 1960s, the house was standing, but it faced severe internal threats. Food shortages and poverty were at the door. That's when Lal Bahadur Shastri took over. Shastri focused on stocking the house's kitchen. His Jai Jawan, Jai Kisan movement empowered farmers with new seeds and irrigation, pushing India toward food self-sufficiency. Following him, Indira Gandhi acted as the architect who built the safe. She nationalized the country's biggest private banks. This moved the nation's wealth into a public safe, which allowed rural farmers to finally access the credit they needed to grow. By securing the food supply and the money, Shastri and Indira ensured the house could survive internal crises and external pressures. A beat transition. In the 1980s, the physical walls were secure, but the house needed modern internal systems. This was the era of Rajiv Gandhi. He liberalized technology imports and brought the first computers into the house, effectively wiring the nation for the coming digital age. By the late 90s, Atal Bihari Vajpayee stepped in to build the physical connections between the rooms. He launched the Golden Quadrilateral. This was a massive multi-lane highway system, a driveway connecting the four corners of the property so people and goods could move at speed. Rajiv's digital wiring and Vajpayee's physical roads prepared the house for the fast-paced 21st century. Despite its strong walls, the house was running out of money by 1991 because it was almost entirely closed to the outside world. P.V. Narasimha Rao had to find a way to pay the bills. He worked with his finance minister, Manmohan Singh, to launch the 1991 economic reforms. This was liberalization. They unlocked the front doors of the house, allowing foreign investment and global brands to flow inside for the first time. Opening those doors transformed the economy from a self-reliant shelter into a global trading hub. In the modern era, the house has grown so large it needs a unified system upgrade. This brings us to Narendra Modi. His Digital India initiative launched UPI. Now, hundreds of millions of people can connect to the financial system instantly just by scanning a code on their phone. This unified infrastructure effectively turned the sprawling house into a highly efficient smart home. These digital upgrades sit on top of the IT wiring, the open global doors, and the concrete foundation poured decades ago. Transitioning from the blueprint to the map of the country today shows the physical results of these combined efforts. History is a relay race. Nehru's foundation supports Rao's open doors, and Rajiv's early computers provide the current for Modi's digital state. The House of India is an ongoing collective project. Which era of the construction do you find the most interesting? Let us know in the comments.